The Indianapolis Colts travel to New England to face the Patriots in this year's AFC Championship game. The Patriots a 6.5-point favorite on BETDAQ, 53.5 the total here. Now look, Tom Brady obviously advancing in years. He's had a great season. The Patriots once again top 5 in the NFL in points scored, and they finally have a top 10 defense to go along with their great offense. 8th in the league in points allowed this year, the best defense they've had since they were winning Super Bowls. So this is probably the last best chance for the Belichick-Brady Patriots to win another Super Bowl. And here comes Andrew Luck, young Andrew Luck, who was so clearly better than Peyton Manning on the road in Denver last week. Now, I know Manning was battling an injury, but that doesn't take away from Luck's performance against a defense that ranked 3rd in the NFL in yards allowed this season. Luck was spectacular. He's now averaged 340 pass yards per game in 5 career playoff starts. And even though New England pretty good on the defensive side of the ball this year, they're only average in the secondary, 17th in pass yards allowed. Luck led the league in passing this season. We just talked about his playoff record. So is Andrew Luck going to be able to do it? That's the question we have to ask ourselves here. Is he going to be able to burn this New England defense and beat Tom Brady in a shootout? Because that's the only way the Indianapolis Colts win this game. I do not have faith in this Indianapolis defense slowing down the New England offense. Remember, these teams have already met this season back in Week 11 in Indianapolis. The Colts were a 3-point favorite in that game. Patriots came out with a 42-20 win, and it was the balance the Patriots displayed on the offensive side of the ball. Over 500 yards of total offense, over 200 rushing yards from Jonas Gray, who has since disappeared. I mean, he was inactive for the Patriots' divisional round win over Baltimore last week. So look, Indianapolis struggles against the run, 18th against the run. The Patriots have already proven they can run the ball against this Colts defense. And we saw last week that this New England offense can succeed with no running game. I mean, they weren't able to run the ball at all on the Ravens, who were excellent against the run. Tom Brady aired it out. Patriots scored 35 points in that game. And again, I think they're going to have a lot of success against this Colts defense. So again, if you like the Colts here, if you think they have a chance, if you think they're going to cover, if you think they're going to stay within 6.5 points, I think your hope rides with Andrew Luck, the right arm of Andrew Luck, tearing up this New England secondary. And look, I do expect Luck to have success here. I mean, he threw for over 300 yards when these teams met back in Week 11. I just don't think it's going to be enough. Patriots better on both sides of the ball, I believe. Now, these teams very similar statistically on offense, but the Patriots certainly more balanced on offense, and New England clearly better on the defensive side of the ball. As we said, the Patriots top 10 in points allowed this season. They're really better than a lot of people realize on defense. So I think New England's going to win this game. Now, am I entirely comfortable laying the 6.5 points? No, I'm not. After all, last week, I liked New England -7 against Baltimore, and they won that game but did not cover. So just to be safe, I would bet on New England on the money line here if you're willing to. Now, last I checked on BETDAQ, you have to bet approximately $275 to win 100. Patriots on the money line. I'd go ahead and do that. I'd rather do that than lay the 6.5 points. I view that as nearly a sure thing, and the 6.5 points, man, that could go right down to the very end. Patriots could have a 2-score lead, backdoor cover, a definite possibility with a guy like Andrew Luck on the other team. So look, Patriots money line, my recommendation here. If you must lay the 6.5 points, I guess I like that better than I like Colts plus 6.5. But I tell you what, if you do like the Colts, I would also look at over 53.5. Because again, I think the only way Indianapolis stays close or wins this game is by scoring a lot of points. It's going to be by Andrew Luck having a lot of success against this New England defense. So if you lean towards the Colts here, I think it makes a lot of sense to also lean towards over 53.5. That's not the way I see things. Really like New England on the money line. Also lean towards the Patriots -6.5.